We are going to be doing a little quickie ass and abs with the sofa. That's all you need. So this would be perfect to pop onto the beginning or the end of a workout, I'd say, because it's super short. We're really going to get into those hamstrings and the glutes, and we're going to finish off with those abs. So making sure you have a little mat, lining it up with your sofa. We're going to start by shuffling our bum towards our sofa, and then we are going to take our heels onto the edge of your couch or whatever. Okay, I want you to make sure those heels are in line with your sit bones, and then you're going to lie yourself all the way down. Now, to find the right position for your pelvis, you want the knees directly above the hip bones. So you might need to shuffle that pelvis a little bit further away, a little bit further in. From here, I want you to push the hands into the floor next to the hips. Really push those hands into the ground so you can feel the connection of that back into the floor. Back of the rib cage is pulling down. Tummy is zipping in straight away, pelvic floor is lifting up. From here, taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to tuck that pubic bone towards the nose. Push the lower back down into the floor. Push through those heels. Lift the bum by squeezing those glutes. Keep that tuck and roll all the way up through the spine until you hit about back of the rib cage. Squeeze that tummy in, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, back of the rib cage, sequentially rolling down through that spine, keep digging through those heels, keep flexing those feet, and then release back to neutral. Nice deep inhale, exhale, imprint, press that lower back down, squeeze the tummy, squeeze the glutes, find that lovely tuck, and then lengthen all the way up. Finding a little hip flex, that opener at the top here, and then take it all the way down. So I'm just going to keep rolling through this. So this is just warming up the spine, getting a little bit of spine mobilization, and it's also warming up those hamstrings, firing up those glutes. Keep breathing. Finding that lovely roll, finding that lovely neutral as we return. And one more time, we're going to take it all the way up. We're going to hold it here. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Drop those hips halfway and then push all the way up. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So we're really firing it up now. That speed is going to get that heart pumping a little bit more. I also want you to think about the connection of those knees together. So you don't want those knees to drift apart. So you've got that lovely inside thigh connection too. Keep breathing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold and pulse, tiny tuck, tuck. So you're tucking the pubic bone towards the nose, so really small movement, squeezing and releasing those glutes. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. From here, we're going to take our weight into our right heel. We're going to lift our left leg up into a nice chair position, hips halfway down, push up, halfway, pushing up. So we're getting into that right hamstring this time, isolating that movement, keep breathing. If this feels too much for the lower back, you can drop the hips all the way to the floor and then lift back up. If you feel it in the lower back, you might need to tuck that pelvis under a little bit more. Keep breathing, let's hold it up, let's pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down, change the weight, push those hips up an inch higher, squeeze that tummy, right foot up, knee above that hip, squeeze the tummy, halfway, push it up. So we're isolating that left hamstring, left glutes, breathe. Keep that tummy pulling in, rib cage is also pulling down. If you need to tap those hips all the way down, all the way up, that's fine. 2 more. Last one, let's push it up. Keep breathing. Slight tuck of the chin to lengthen the neck. Hop that foot down. Push those hips up 2 inches high. We're just going to squeeze the knees together to finish off. Breathe, feel that burn, enjoy it. Squeeze that tummy in, drop that rib cage down. Press those hands into the floor. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Back of the rib cage. And then middle back, lower back, release those glutes, give those legs a little shake. Nice work. Okay, from here, we're going to shuffle our bum a little bit closer towards our sofa this time, and then just let those calves rest on the couch. From here, lie yourself all the way down. We want to again get those knees above the hips, so just make sure you're in the correct position there. Interlink the fingers behind the back of the neck, thumbs nice and long down the back of the neck as well. I want you to be able to see those elbows in your peripheral vision, so you don't want them too far out, so that's also going to make the rib cage flare, but you also don't want them too closed in. Okay, I also want you to think about being in that lovely neutral spine, so a little pocket of air between the lower back and the floor. The rib cage is still pulling down, the tummy is still pulling in. You can also imprint that lower back to make it a little bit easier, pressing the lower back into the floor and then really squeezing that tummy. Okay, we're going to take 2 counts to crunch up. Up for 2, low for 2. Exhale. So I really want to hear short, sharp breaths. You're breathing out and in. As you breathe out, that belly is squeezing to the back of the spine. You've got a thread on your belly button and it's being pulled to the back of your spine. You're also thinking about reaching that rib cage towards the hips. If this feels super easy, you can take the legs into chair, hovering off the sofa. You want those shins parallel with the floor, knees staying above the hips, lengthening through that neck. So you've got an apple underneath your chin and under your chest. Keep that chest lovely and open, keep breathing, short and sharp. We're going to speed it up, let's go. Exhale, lift, and lower, exhale, lift, and lower. Keep breathing. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, let's hold and pulse. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold it up. Right hand reaches forward in line with the hips. Left hand reaches forward. Really open that chest so you can lift an inch higher. Rib to hip, squeeze forward. Release, exhale, reach and squeeze. So you're trying to close the front of the body here. Keep breathing. Really getting into that rectus abdominals here. Think about those 6-pack muscles. 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to hold it up. We're going to push those hands down. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Get higher. 4, 3, 2. Hold. Maybe lengthen those legs away. Squeeze that tummy in. Maybe turn those legs out. Flex the feet. Hold. We're going to take 8 more pushes. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. To finish off those abs, we're going to take the hands into the floor. We're going to take our legs up a little bit higher, but keep that slight bend through the knees. From here, we're going to really push those hands into the floor, fire up those lower abs, take a nice deep inhale, exhale, legs lift up, and down, inhale, exhale, really fire those abs up. So we're isolating the lower abs this time. Those hands are your brakes, controlling on your way down. Keep breathing. You've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Nice. Okay, sitting yourself up. Last little bit. Turning yourself round. I want you to keep those feet on the sofa. Tuck the toes under. You're going to aim to get those hands underneath the shoulders. Take yourself forward into a lovely long plank. Squeeze that tummy in and wrap that rib cage back. Hold it here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, pull that belly in. Crown the head, reaching forward. Breathe. We're going to rock that weight forward and back. Forwards, back. Forwards, back. So the crown of the head reaches forward and then the heels reach you back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it still. Squeeze the tummy. This is the last little bit. We're going to finish with this hold. Tuck that tailbone under. Hold a 10-pound note between those glutes. So this is a little bit more challenging than just a normal plank. So if you need to, just pop those feet onto the floor. Breathe. We're nearly there, stay with me. We're gonna count down from 8, 7, 6, 5, push those hands into the floor. 2, 1, drop it down, separate those knees, take the bum back to the heels, take the forehead to the floor, and breathe, lovely. Hopefully you can feel those hamstrings a little bit more, hopefully you got into those glutes, maybe you feel those abs fired up a little bit more. Well done, fab work. Hopefully see you soon.